being Astralis' pick, but also a comfortable place for MOUZ as we get into the pistol round. Astralis go a full yard on this pistol. Everyone running outside. We've got the main smoke starting to cross now, and MOUZ missing shots, just can't connect a kill as we speak. Hooksy finds his opening kill. Look at the space. Astralis scurrying up top like little rats climbing the rafters. MOUZ can't put them down.
With Jimmy here, I don't think there's going to be a lot of pressure on MOUZ to try and move out of this setup. They're pretty entrenched. 2 players in the top site, Jimmy holding on to the push. So eventually Astralis have to be the ones to go. Jimmy tries to find this gap, this timing. There was a chance to deal with them on the push up into the heavens. Now Exertion knows where to look, but Astralis come bounding in. And with Spinks pushed back, Jimmy knowing about down here in hell, there should be no recovering this for MOUZ.
It's a great pistol for Astralis. I mean, certainly helps that MOUZ just can't get a single kill, but I like how no one's playing patient there for Astralis. The goal is to take space, and that's exactly what they get. So much map control on that pistol.
Just a walk out in the yard with these smokes down. They throw in that second volley. Go to take the space. It's Exertion in the feed. Good trade here from Stare on that smoke spam. Catches him on the fallback. And so Exertion's not allowed to escape with a 5v4 for MOUZ, but they still have reactions all across the map. Brolin. Lobby aggro in Yabby. That's a little ugly. I don't need to tell you that. You don't want Yabby feeling shaky to open up this series. Ooh. Another strong trade for Stare. Hooksy with the ramp take util, and that's going to get them in with a plant.
Oh, Stare's leaving him alone, though. He's going to get run down off this plant. No cover, no chance to survive, you think. Where's the re-swing? There it is for Jimmy. Coming in with a crucial trade. 2-on-1 now. Stare's already found himself 2 frags in the round, but it is the Astralis plant. Going to have to go pretty wide off this single door. They don't have a kit. The tap should force something. Stare calls their bluff, not overcommitting. Sees both players. Tap again, has to come in. Stare trying to find his 1 kill, and he's done it. They're still on the bomb. Torchy gets off, door shut, and that might just be the round here for Stare. No time to save this. Stare with 4 kills in the clutch comes up with Astralis' second round. Yabby hiding in the lobby. And on that fade, there will be a kill. Which way is it going to go?
Oh my god, they're next to each other.
Yabby should have this.
This is surely Yabby's kill. Collects the freebie. Is he ready for lobby to be taken? Because MOUZ put a lot of players into stealing this lobby control, and so Yabby just gets out with 1.
Idea was right, timing was not.
The Yard Crossers come in, they've made it to Garage. Exertion posted to try and stop the spill over here. As Astralis once more go for this space out towards heaven and hell. Exertion backing all the way up here. And Jimmy just gonna slide in while their attention is on Exertion. Good catch for Brolin down here at lower. And slowly, you know, all the options have shrunk down here for Astralis. Denied the space at hell, can't scale past CT, and now they've lost lower, so they desperately need a solution. Stare's gonna go looking for one.
Got some isolated players here. Torchy could just end the round, and Stare's been dropped at hell, so that's it. No chance to get that bomb. Torchy shot in the back to finish the round here, and MOUZ get their first on the board.
Well, of support nearby. Torchy's getting suspicious as nothing's been spotted out in the yard.
Jimmy played that perfectly, though. He held Molly before they even peeked on the pixel angle, so he already gets to drop off. He gets to delay this ramp play. They're going to flash through. He hears them coming.
Kind of just wants to feel like he has to pick a fight here. But a clean opener from Yabby. That's going to send Jimmy away. And he knows there's a player that could have made it down through secret.
Let's trade.
Stare's roaming over here out in the yard. Are they going to try and link up for this top site here? MOUZ are starting to probe the lobby. Brolin in first. It's another quick trade back for Yabby. Keeping the advantage. Long into Astralis. It's only Spinks left to get past here in the top site, but he won't falter. That's 2 from Spinks. Round still live. Device plays out fast, but they're on the vent ready to come up behind him. Both players down at lower. Stare trying to hold on to this vent position. It's yard where the fight comes from. Smoke in. And as long as he can stop that vent climb, keep exertion out of the round, this should belong to Astralis. Jimmy heading up into the heavens, just trying to peel the attention away from vents, and it looks like it's worked. No one's eyes on, there's exertion flying up with a double. And so MOUZ, they pull Astralis into their trap. Jimmy's reroute takes the attention away from vents.
Some Danish Deegs are all they've got.
They haven't had to encounter this yet. They've had those smokes down every time they've roamed in the yard, but Torshi, knowing that eco round was coming.
Making it down secret is an unrealistic hope here for Astralis. They need kills.
That's not bad for Device. One found. Another back from the Device Deagle. Oh, Device! On for something great. 3 kills deep before they shut him down. Oh, the ball was rolling on that Device Deagle play.
Got him low.
But just damage done. No heroics from the Device Deagle.
But Device Orb finally coming out here in round number 8. With what Torshi was up to last time, Device looks to challenge, but that's a 59 damage nade landing square in his face.
I mean, with Torshi playing up and over, Device isn't ready for that.
Also got set up there, his teammate jumping over the main smoke, so Device fired a shot. Torshi follows up. My God. Clean as a whistle.
Feels kind of funny for Torshi when it was the pistols out in the yard, terrified, couldn't land a shot.
Yeah.
Versus the rifles, versus the counter orb. He nails them both, and Torshi still looking for more.
Careful.
Just heard it fire off. You know, it's moved away from this yard control, but I don't think that's going to give Astralis the want to go and explore. They don't have the util to cross. And I mean, this is a big problem. At the end of the round here, you've got a Molotov and 2 flashes. It feels like it's over. Torshi has ended this round.
No one needs to overplay this. They lock the door on Astralis. They say, if you want this round, you're going to have to go for it in this lower site. And now Astralis have a choice. They can't save on the ramp. They are trapped completely. If they try and hold on, they will be killed after time, so it's forward or it's bust here for Astralis into that B site. Massacre by MOUZ, 5 alive.
Nice jump spot, bro.
And this is starting to build out of control. We may have had a nice idea for Astralis to start this.
It's the T sides for MOUZ that have been letting them down on this map. And so you do want to build up a real big buffer, especially while the going's good. But with Stare and Device nailing shots through smoke like that, this round gets called into question. Brolin with an attempt at the fast play through heavens, tries to catch them off guard. Stare holds on, and the stairway to heaven is closed. Jimmy and Torshi just have to back out. Stare's been cooking that one for a while.
Yeah, the smoke molly combo.
Unbreakable smoke down, and that's going to give this avenue that Exertion tries to close. One back from the Torshi orb. But it's down a Device. 2 kills on Stown already to claw this one back. Moving into the top site now, Device looks on to the heavens. Jimmy and Torshi split up. Molly to slow the roll of this orb. And they know that Stown can be looking up heaven side right now, so Torshi's not keen to play. Oh, he's going to go through on the flash, and we'll get one. Device now locked in this 1v1 for a very important 5th round. Sliding away, Jimmy's crossed in, Device tries to go on the pull of the molly, and he will answer the call in the clutch. Bids farewell to Jimmy as well. They have to lay on all this early util after the pressure of these fast topside hits, but his Spinks making a move. This is nice, this is proactive, and he's going to catch Yabi unaware back in lobby.
Not the first time. Good luck.
Tricky round to traverse, especially with Torshi's orb, keeping them boxed in. On a swing out here, Torshi does not miss those. Gonna going to try and change the plan quickly on the fly, in through main. Stare secures the opener. This guy's playing a great game right now, but will it be enough to save this round? Left it all alone. No, MOUZ win out on the CT side of Nuke. Astralis' map pick. Astralis move on to their favored side. So this one isn't plain sailing. Let's see if MOUZ can make it a lot easier with success in the pistol. They'll come out fast through the hut and oh my God. It's not clean, but somehow MOUZ have ended up in pole position. I couldn't tell you how. It's only Stare left. 1v2. This was a great start out of Astralis, and then so quickly it's gone wrong. They've got to rely on their top performer. Stare's been looking mean to open up this quarterfinal. But can he find his way in a 1v2 clutch? In two minds, does he want to go and chase lobby? Does he want to try and fight this backside player? That peek from Jimmy's drawn him in, and Brolin domes him. So there's the close. MOUZ flipped the script on that pistol. It looked like it was going disastrously.
It's technically a 5v3, but the trades are just so quick. We have a slow start from the majority of Astralis. Nice shot for Device. Will anything be made of that kill? MOUZ make it down secret. It also had main roof, so getting out, not guaranteed. Device prying for a second pick.
They're going into a double hold. Oh, mid-air, Brolin. Sure, Stone gets one back, and things are kept even in this 3-on-3. And if you're Astralis, there's no real reason for him to even be here as far as you're concerned. You've gone and taken the lobby space. You spotted players down at lower. He might be able to catch them with their backs turned.
You just can't be too slow right now because that bomb is still stuck in limbo. 25 seconds. At a certain point, it's going to have to move. He needs this kill, and he needs it right now to open up the round. Stowns dropped Jimmy. Bomb a little bit trapped. 15 seconds, Spinks, where is he? Starting to hurry now. Hooksy finds that headshot and into the hut play as well. No chance for Torshi. Astralis win out on the force. Out of nowhere. It's all about the ramp play. Stare's only just getting back in time.
They blow it open and look to come through. Playing through his smoke as well. Stare gets displaced, forced off of ramp. There is this rotate down at lower. It's Device on the AWP. First shot connects. How much more does Device have in him? Because this lower site, MOUZ are moving in. Ooh. Oh, exertion with a clean tap. We cut back to this now as Device tries to make his play out through the window. Closing in, he's looking for this player at the half ramp. Being pulled, and Device can't find it. Stown and Yabi, worlds apart. They're split up here. No exertion, still roaming out in the yard. Bomb has been planted. Stown's moving down, but he's not going to go for this. Don't tease us like that.
And this is kind of what Maui was talking about, the desk coming in to this game. Even though sometimes we see Device, the numbers are looking good, you feel like his output is solid. The eye test, not always passing, not being able to take over games.
It is their home map. It's been their gimme in the last matchup that you talk about, the one before Hooksy joined. It's a map they've always looked to play and have shown real proficiency on. It's their best matchup here. You know, off of like nameplate Counter-Strike, that might get you discounting this yard position. Yeah. So often left to roam out there alone.
Down his left position as well. He is watching main though from an unorthodox position, cleared by Brolin. That molly, it's a problem, and Hooksy just burning in it before Brolin follows up. There's no saving this. This AWP has to do it all, and Device, a missed shot is what will cost him. MOUZ, get that bomb planted. Look at the health. 3 players, 40 or less. But none of that matters when Astralis look at the 2v4 ahead of them. They throw in the towel.
Device also is showing us a wide set of openers. He's constantly trying to be involved on this AWP. Once more, he tries to take it out into the yard. Had a couple of chances here for openings.
Yeah, second one bigger than the first as well. Felt like that needed to be a kill. He's lucky to be alive. And now, Unbothered, MOUZ make it down. Device does find his shot late behind the smokes, picking Brolin out. They know Xerxon made it. He announces his presence.
Astralis are a bit jittery. They don't have perfect util, perfect info. They don't have a lot to go off of here, so they've immediately dropped 2 players down to lower. This is Xerxon putting a tremendous amount of pressure on Astralis. Device has to hit this shot over at ramp. Jimmy looks to late lurk him. Xerxon still making noise down at lower, and that bomb on a lengthy wrap outside.
They're wasting Device's time right now. Jimmy on a jiggle. There's no way you're ready for the bomb to cross outside this late in the round. Are they going to go main and up the vent? This could be a convoluted A split into the Deagle. Yabi, 5-7 instead, falls down, double on top, feels like enough, but that bomb gets picked back up.
Stair having to commit to a secret rotate. He won't arrive till far later and just been re-smoked in main. So Device right now is the only guy that can take contact. If he's able to clear out the site.
Where have they gone?
Stair doesn't stay in main. Xerxon's actually trying to wrap them in through ramp. This is MOUZ with a bunch of crazy rooting in this round. It's done enough to get them into the post plant, and now they're hoping it will be enough for Xerxon to close. Device scales for the kit. That's going to make this defuse a little easier, but it's the wrap out of Xerxon that seals their fate. Device does not know where to look, and MOUZ outmaneuver, outposition. Been fantastic watching Xerxon out here in the yard in these rounds. But this one, not made for him. Device up close in garage. As Xerxon and Spinks tried to spill through, there's a third player spamming, that's Brolin. The one that you won't expect is Torshi with the AWP down through secret.
Yeah. He just holds. How long do they dedicate? Player goes back up vent, so Down shouldn't push in this position. 5v3, all the advantage for Astralis. Can MOUZ piece this together?
It's a good clear. You know the next fight going to be coming from these stairs. Yappy in the vents. They're on both sides of him. Fire at his feet, and Jimmy's going to spam him out. 45 seconds left to work with. Second player spotted. His Stair tries to steal himself away. This round still very much alive. Jimmy finds one more.
Chaos.
And now barrels out into the site, looking for this plant. Will they be able to deny it? No, the spam's not connecting. Plant found. 2 versus 4 looking to come in. Torshi, scoped up, ready for this walkthrough. Device just faces the smoke, gets around him, and catches his blind spot. Jimmy's gonna clutch up. He's wrapped around, in from behind. Hooksy sniped out. And Device in this head-to-head. Timer being held, but Jimmy's able to run this down. Molotov pull, and this is the victory. Jimmy seals it with a tap. MOUZ, robbery in the final round. They had no business winning that. Their T-side on Nuke looks flawless, and they pick up Astralis' much-needed Nuke to open this quarterfinal.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are SKIN.CLUB.
Well, looks like we might get an immediate test for Hooksy, as he is the only guy in A. And it's not gone great. Takes one of the dome immediately. The exec rolled out by MOUZ, and they have all the space. And they're kind of shocked right now at just how free this was.
They have one more smoke. Put it down and spawn. A little bit deeper. That's a perfect smoke right there. Ooh. So you'd hope. Astralis have to come through. They've got no flashbang. It's just going to be a full swing here for Astralis. No other choice. Jimmy hides out inside of it. Look at him looking at his mini-map, just trying to backstab them later on. Xerxon trying to live. Spink's been picked, and Jimmy surprises from behind with a double kill into the head of Astralis. Very cheeky play in the post plant for Jimpat. Puts a pistol in MOUZ's pocket.
Device with the AWP. Takes it over towards B. A bit of a stance taken out here in mid. Stown dropping into lower. Oof. They're ready to lend a helping hand from up on the catwalk, and there's Stown taking first contact. He stays around to fight for this space. He's got support coming in through connector and through short. Stair continues just to be a wall out here in mid. And one that MOUZ can't scale past.
You are not ready for 3 CTs
Dude,
here.
and when Hooksy clears out the apartments, what if they start rotating?
Oh god, don't.
He's now confirmed, yeah, the apartments is clear. Stair gets caught moving out in a position. Now, MOUZ also won't anticipate 2 players in the apartments.
Definitely not.
Why would they be here? But a missed shot from Device. Tries to make up for it, chasing them down on the Deagle. Gets him off the bomb. Torshi's been picked up, and Spinks just doesn't have the time to win this round. Astralis.
What?
It's a weird situation. And Spinks is just going to try and leave.
What?
Hooksy will stop him.
No.
And so it's a huge Giga Brain round from Astralis. What more can you say?
It's just overcooked. It's overcooked for MOUZ.
Nice little free spam for Yabi up in the top mid. Stair remaining active, trying to duel for lower. He is getting pincered here, and so just decides to get out of there while the smoke's still up. And it's real estate they will have for free, with MOUZ still bogged down here in mid.
Yeah, they're really waiting for a kill to come their way, but Device is patient, has a good bit of information on this line. He's going to hear them coming through. Device gets his first shot and plays his fullback as well. 5v3 suddenly thrust into a difficult predicament and a more normal setup here for Astralis with double ramp control. MOUZ, there's no A plant open. They're given the room, but where do they go with it? Jimmy finding Stown through that Molotov. 1-2 punch on the ramp is perfect. The spam does connect for health as Yabi picks him off. Hooksy helps out and everyone falls for MOUZ. They're not given a lot of room there. Astralis crunched down on that com play. Stair getting smoked off. Now has to question that potential. As MOUZ move up catwalk for a B split, meeting up with Spinks. Classic Brolin faking connector. They don't buy it. That kill comes in anyway, and it's Hooksy on the site who puts up a lovely spray. It feels like it should be enough to lean this round in the favor of Astralis, but that bomb makes it in.
Spinks even takes room away out towards market. Astralis try and come in out towards short. They've made it up. 2 players into the ladder room. Torshi's got to get eyes on as they're boosting right now.
1 bullet.
Get dropped here. So Astralis have time to work with. It's these long sight lines available to the AWP that give you some concern. Torshi open, Spinks plays next contact, and that Torshi AWP farms upon the Astralis retake. It's 4 from Torshi. Brings the AWP back out on the T side, and it hits hard.
Reloaded it at just the right time. Getting it all done.
Seeing frustration set in for Device, who just hasn't really been able to get it going in this series yet, and you're dead on. It feels like it's made worse by Torshi looking so good.
Oh,
this is a wrestle of a round, isn't it? Back and forth we've gone into this 3-on-3 exertion up through the connector, and Stair really feeling pinned in. He's stuck behind triple. They do have exertion trapped here in con, but unable to get him on the spam. Finally, Stown gets it.
Oh, I'm still scared for some reason. You wouldn't expect a player here behind triple after all this time, would you though? Stair.
And now they have no idea.
This should be it.
Surely Stown gets them both. With Stair baiting for him, it only further sells them on this lie. Oh, Stair's dealt with cleanly, and it's wide spacing here between Jimmy and Spinks, so at least Spinks gets that info. Had to flick on down, and Stown thankful for the cross. That is a big round. 4 kills from the man.
Bit more of a problem. Only MP9 to deal with a 3-man apps take. Stair trying to get the info. Device, deep nade doesn't land, and so still, they don't know for sure. They don't know for certain where MOUZ are going. The footsteps announce it.
Turn back around for Stown, he'll get one. HooXi's MP9 now needs to deliver.
It's not enough.
The rotates pouring in, Stair offering up resistance. A critical miss from Torshi, but Spinks makes up for it. And here's the plant. Yabi and Device, 2 versus 2. Last time, it was these two for MOUZ. Spinks making it into the market, and the Torshi Orb just nailing them as they went for the retake. It's a repeat from MOUZ. A lot of faith in Spinks and Torshi in these post plants.
And that is the crucial round. That is the money breaker right on the tail end of the half.
You know, we were joking earlier on how they would always dodge the stacks and run into him. More awkwardness. Stair makes it out with one. His Deagle trying to turn the tide, but in a second, this has been pried away from Astralis. Torshi just hunting down these last two. They feel like the round is so safe. Damage done on Device. HooXi, the only question mark, and this Orb hanging out back in the connector, looks to end it. HooXi's now been spotted and multiple guns on. It's a runaway half from MOUZ, who are just rounds away from those semi-finals.
And well, Astralis, they're missing their vibes right now because it's a pretty hard game for CT rounds as they come in quick into this pistol looking to A-split.
Torshi back at spawn. Gets the spot on players wrapping up through Con and Palace. This is a lot of info for MOUZ to work with. They know this is the A-split now. Roland, I think that was a bit of team damage thrown in there. It's looking to quickly get cleaned up here with Exertion, aggressive, the rotates all arriving and all finding success. There's nowhere for Device to turn. 1v5. He's reclaimed the first. Let's see what he's got. And a bit slow to get rolling in this game has Device. They're jumping up in behind him. This is very confident from MOUZ, but I feel like, you know, sometimes confidence can get the better of you.
Not here, because...
You know who this is, Hugo? This is Device.
Yeah, but this is Spinks hiding in CT spawn. He's where you buy guns. Device hunts him down.
You were saying? Device has got this. 2 kills deep already. And a confident MOUZ that we're all down a clown and face him. They hear him rotating in through the spawn. He's collected info on a second player. Knows about one at Con. There's currently one variable. He doesn't know the presence of Brolin at the back of the site. And Exertion catches him on the cross. Device clutch denied. Pistol secured for MOUZ.
Money on every match. Money on every head here at the Bounty.
This aggression is just brutal. HooXi's lining up util, man. Blood thinks he can line up the util. MOUZ aren't respecting them.
That's
a rush through ramp. Got Exertion, and they know that Brolin was also aggressive here. He was in the kill feed, so info should be there.
They're so split.
It's really, really loose for Astralis.
Device is alone. No one comes with him. No one tries to trade him on ramp. They know Brolin's ramp. He's got the bomb. Or do they not? I mean, did they just not check the kill feed? And did it pass them by?
It feels like the wheels just kind of fell off in that round, you know? Like, you lose the bomb ramp, you lose HooXi lining up the util to facilitate the Palace pop. At that point, it feels like they just go on a feeling, like, well, we kind of have to go, you know, otherwise we're going back to T-spawn, we're clearing out all these angles.
Would have been nice to see someone join Device there and actually set up that trade, because that was the only way you were going to win the round. Brolin gets away with 2 free kills.
Yeah, that's horrible, especially when you got 2 rifle rounds in this game, and that was one of them.
Yeah, well, you say 2. Gonna have to be this A retake. Full exec. 3 smokes go over. So while Astralis lock MOUZ out, how long till that door gets knocked down? Brolin goes over the smoke. They are by his side. Yabi with the hunt, and no one's in spawn. He's got space. Astralis could be making something out of this.
They find themselves in these man advantages before, but this time there's not that flurry of trades. It's going to be left to a retake. Aggression out into the spawn and into the meat grinder. Jimmy and Spinks churn up Astralis. And in seconds, a 5v4 is reduced to just Device and Stair. Cowering in, Device hides in the corner. He's now Astralis' last and only hope. And MOUZ are closing in. half the time kicked off this bomb, and Exertion is the one to walk it over the line. MOUZ with a swift 2-0 dominate Astralis on Mirage.
Yeah, dominant for MOUZ, and that's what you like to see. Shame for Astralis, who made progress coming into this season, started it very, very strong, even took down Na'Vi in the online stage to get here, but they will go no further.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are SKIN.CLUB.